Meet Daddy, fresh out of Qingbei University.
He had moved to an unfamiliar city.
Now, a rookie delivery
One
rider.
night, he was about to rest.
You have a new order. Please check the details.
Shaoqiang Apartments, Unit 7,
The address
Building
looked
4,
perfectly
but
ordinary.
room
The
404.
note
had one line. Make sure it arrives
At exactly 1:23 a.m. Early or late deliveries are unacceptable. Leave it outside, don't knock, don't
Daddy
linger.
checked the time.
1 in the morning. The destination was only 1
There was
block away.
time.
The request was strange,
But that number on his screen was hard to
so
resist.
he accepted the order. The pickup was still warm barbecue for 2. Then he rode into the empty late-night
His
streets.
scooter
cut through the cold midnight
roads were
air.
deserted.
Under dim yellow
The closer he
street
got,
lights, the fewer lights he saw.
The silence grew
Even
heavier.
the tires whispering on pavement sounded
At
painfully
1:15,
loud. He turned into Zhaoqiang
It was an old
Apartments.
complex.
Dense with trees.
Lights were dim.
The building walls
looked dull gray beneath the night sky.
He found Unit 7 easily.
It stood right beside the community
with
garden.
a building number clearly marked.
Dadi went
and
in.
carried the food upstairs.
He reached floor 4.
The hallway was
Only
deathly
his
quiet.
footsteps and the rustle of plastic
The air
echoed.
smelled of old dust,
mixed with a faint odor,
like something slowly going moldy.
402, 403. His heart
He followed
raced.
the room
Then
numbers.
he stopped. Beside 403 was
There was no
405.
404.
He
Daddy
stepped back
froze.
and looked again.
Behind him was door
Ahead was
403.
door
A meter-wide
405.
wall stood
The
between
wall was
them,
flat,
perfectly seamless.
There wasn't a trace
of a doorway. Some paint had peeled
exposing
away.
dark gray concrete beneath.
Had he remembered wrong?
Or maybe the building number.
His heartbeat
He
quickened.
delivered to countless
but never
complexes.
seen this before. He pulled out his phone to check the order.
The screen glared in the dim hallway. It clearly said Unit 7, Building 4,
Maybe
room
the building was
404, and
renovated.
2 units were merged, sealing one door.
but the wall showed nothing.
Besides,
Who
orders food to a sealed wall. He tried calling the customer.
The number you dialed does not exist.
Please check the number and try again.
The hallway grew even
At
quieter.
some point, the motion light
Thick
went
darkness
out.
swallowed him.
Only his phone cast a faint glow.
Daddy checked the time.
It was 1:22 a.m. Just 1 minute remained before
He
the
cursed
deadline.
under his breath.
Maybe the address was
Maybe
wrong.
it was a prank.
But time was running
So
out. Dadi followed the note
and left it outside.
He walked to the wall where 404 should have been
and
gently set the food on the floor. Then he stood up to leave. But the instant he turned
the
around,
wall behind him made a sound.
it was tiny, yet unmistakably clear.
Right behind him.
A lock had just clicked
In
open.
that
dead silent hallway.
The sound hit like a thunderclap.
Every hair on Dadi's body stood on end. His blood seemed to freeze.
He stiffly turned his head.
The bare wall from moments ago now had a door between 403 and 405. It had appeared out of nowhere, as if always there, somehow unseen until
food
now.
by
The wall was gone.
But what froze him even
was
more
the door slightly
It was
ajar.
barely 2 fingers wide,
Beyond
and pitch
it lay
black.
darkness too thick
He saw
to
nothing.
pierce.
Yet deep inside that darkness,
He sensed something stirring at him.
not by sight.
He felt it. An icy gaze locked onto him. It seeped through the crack, coiling around his
He
limbs.
wanted to run,
But his body betrayed him. His feet felt welded to the cold
He
concrete.
couldn't lift even one finger.
He could only stare into that black gap. Then the door slowly opened wider, as if something would emerge. Time stretched.
Every second felt
Cold
like a
sweat
century
soaked through his
and
shirt.
chilled his back.
Would Dadi die here? The absurd thought surfaced with terrifying clarity. Hey, young man. Who are you looking for? Why stand there like a statue? A slightly hoarse,
Middle-aged woman's voice
suddenly came from behind
Her
him.
voice
was like scissors.
cutting the invisible threads binding
Blood
him.
rushed back into his limbs.
Dadi staggered.
gasping for air. He could move again. He
and
saw
spun
an
around,
older woman
staring him up and down suspiciously.
I'm a delivery rider.
His voice was painfully
He
dry.
pointed
toward
weakly
the food.
I just delivered it to...
Mid-sentence.
He froze, eyes widening in disbelief.
The wall was empty again.
No door. No crack. Just the same peeling wall.
The woman followed his finger.
Her brow furrowed. Her expression shifted from confusion to something
and
between
pity for a
suspicion.
complete
Kid, have you
idiot.
stayed up so late you're seeing things? Maybe I got the address wrong. His reply sounded dry.
His throat tightened.
Sorry to bother you.
Then he stumbled down the stairs. Only after getting back on
and
his
feeling
scooter
the cold night wind
did he calm down.
But his hands still shook on the handlebars. Next day, at
Under
noon,
the Riders' Rest Shelter,
Dadi chatted with a few familiar
after
couriers.
much hesitation,
He told them about the night before.
He tried to tell it like a casual ghost story,
and even forced out a dry laugh
to lighten the mood.
But Frog Bro, who'd been joking,
Suddenly stopped moving.
he looked at Dadi. Frog Bro had been delivering the
For
longest
5 or 6 years around that
Dadi,
area.
Frog Bro's voice trembled. Are you sure it was Zhaoqiang Apartments, Unit 7,
why?
Building 4,
His
room
reaction
404?
made Dadi's
Frog Bro
skin
said
crawl.
nothing. He picked up his phone. its screen badly
His
cracked.
fingers stiffly swiped
Then
across
he held it out to DD. Frog bro, your screen's broken.
Yeah, I'm getting a new one.
The old one
Straight into the
Then
sea.
the
D saw the screen.
showed an old local news
The
alert.
headline was horrifying.
Men living alone in old complex.
Dies of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Piles of unopened takeout found inside.
The report was 3 years old.
The former resident of room 404, building
was a man
4,
living alone.
Unit 7.
I used to deliver to him often.
He loved ordering takeout,
So he always scheduled his orders in advance.
Then one day,
because his scheduled deliveries
kept
piling outside
the neighbors
his
finally
door
noticed
and called the police.
When police and firefighters forced
He'd
the
already
door
died
open.
from carbon monoxide poisoning.
After that night, Didi only accepted
He never
daytime
delivered
orders.
food at night again.